pitch and you get beat by them or whatever. Sometimes it can be just a bit of luck or whatever. Yeah. This team, they grind you down, they work you hard, they ask questions of you physically and mentally. Can you deal with us? And they manage every phase of the game. Yeah. And at the end of it, they're potent. And now they're starting to get goals. Goals were the thing we were waiting for. We've been having a couple of decent performances, but now Harry Kane's hit the ground. We all asked for that. And you've got your man scoring now.
Gareth Southgate, what a job he's doing once again at a major tournament. I think I'm right in saying with England getting 5 clean sheets. I don't think it's ever happened in the Euros before. I do believe Italy did it in 1990, kept 5 clean sheets in their opening 5 games of the World Cup. I think it's only the second time it's been done in a major championship. I might be wrong. I just think I've read that somewhere. But either way, it is England's biggest ever win at the Euros in the knockout stage, and the first time they've won. Scored 4 goals in a knockout match, apart from in a major tournament.
You're looking at the wrong person.
I'm sorry. 1966, the final. 4-2 in extra time. That took extra time, of course. Let's go through the goals, because they're very pleasurable. We'll do the second half first. Harry Maguire, always a threat at set pieces, obviously, and...
Well, we get a set piece right, delivery's right, get on the end of it, put the ball into a dangerous area, he's not offside, and Luke Shaw does exactly that, and that's a clinical header. He gets the wrong side of the defender.
It's a good position from Harry Maguire to start. He's slightly offside, and we worried that he might be offside on a VAR, but as Ukraine stepped back, he remains slightly unattached to anybody, and there's no doubt with him, when that ball's... It's got such quality on the delivery, it makes it easy for him.
I've got a feeling he might be the only centre-half, I'm taking another chance here, the only centre-half to score in the quarter-finals of a World Cup and a European Championship. Certainly for England, that's safe. Maybe of anyone. But Harry Kane's got his scoring boots back on, although his second one was
yeah, very very positive evening all around, and no surprise, gets off the mark again so early, and then this one. Goes through the keeper's legs, but look who's down that touchline again. Luke Shaw, look where he starts from. Got the freedom, got the ability to get up there, as he has been doing for most of this tournament.
You picked him out before the game, Alan. I'll just give you the credit for that.
Yeah, and so we should pick him out before the game because of his performances. We'll probably pick him out again.
Sterling involved again.
Semi-final, because he's been doing that so many times. Get it into that area. He picks Harry out. Harry's free. Hit the target. Goal.
If you get the ball in, Harry Kane scores goals.
I love the way he just holds his ground there at the last moment. You know, great strikers like yourselves know that one. You know where to be in the box. People think it's a magnet. Maybe they think you're lucky that balls keep hitting you, but he just stops himself, loses the defender, no doubts.
Oh, Alan. I mean, please forgive us, but keep putting that graphic up. It's nothing to do with me.
You've been asking the whole half to get that graphic back up.
How many times has he asked? 7, 8?
You know
Where's the graphic?
You know that's not true. But either way, he's going to go past it, and hopefully goes past it in this tournament, because as he does, that obviously massively increases England's chances.
I wonder what all the Harry Kane doubters are sat there thinking now. You know, when he looked a little bit sluggish in the qualifying games, and there were a few people out there doubting him.
But it does prove, though, if you've got to persevere with quality, haven't you? You've got to persevere with someone who's got the quality and class that he's got. But this is ridiculous. This was a Van Basten moment, 88.
What a goal that would
have been disgusting. But his left foot...
Filth, as they call it.
The confidence to go on to that. That shows you that... A game ago, 2 games ago, is he taking that on? I mean, as strikers, are you taking that on?
Well, he had a similar chance, didn't he, at the end of the half? I forget which game it was, where we were disputing whether he should have hit it first time or whether he should have took the touch. It was a poor touch in the end. But you see a different player. You see a player with full of confidence, and we know what that means to a forward, especially of his quality.
The difference is stark, isn't it?
Oh,
it really is.
It's just incredible, the difference.
How it turns.
You can see he's got a spring in his step. In the first minute of this game, he picked the ball up on the left-hand side and he pinged the ball 40 or 50 yards, and you thought, yeah, here we go, that'll do. And a minute later, he's put the ball in the back of the net, and it's a different Harry Kane.
I think it was 3 years to the day that Jordan Henderson missed a penalty, didn't he? But he was great. He scored his first England goal as well. Another bonus, Rio.
Yeah, and definitely. I mean, the manager, he shuffled the pack again, because when we got ahead and it looked convincing, he can afford to do it. And you bring in on the Liverpool captain who's won the Champions League and the Premier League in the last 2 of the last 3 years, I think it is. And he came on, and again, this is one of the strengths of the side and the squad, is that players come in, the momentum, the pace of the game management doesn't change. It all stays the same. An 18-year-old Bellingham comes on. It all stays the same, and that is a real strength within this squad.
I think we can hear from
one of that, because he's a big lad, and I know as a player myself, when you're quite big, sometimes it takes time, and especially at this level. But he's got this certain authority and aura about him in this team. There are always key players in your team. They go, it just looks different when they're there. And from the minute he stepped back into this team, it's looked different.
Look so solid defensively, because most people's concerns were not England going forward, but England going that way.
Yeah, and he brings a composure as well. And I think sometimes the team looks different sometimes when someone wants the ball. He wants to get on the ball and take the ball and take that responsibility, and it takes the pressure off other players, and other players then think, actually, yeah, the team breathe easier when he's in this team. They do look a stronger team, a stronger unit. He's an organiser. And he looks so comfortable on international football. Some players are better accustomed to maybe club football, some are better accustomed to international football. In international football, in an England shirt, he just looks like a man mountain for me. And I think
and especially the fact that he can come out with the ball in many ways similar to yourself, Rio.
Yeah, and he comes out and he just picks the right passes. And you saw the first game he came back, he was threading the ball through the lines. And a lot of the time he'll go to Luke Shaw, but what he does try and do is come out, bring someone to him and then play the ball. And that's the difference. Some players just pass the ball free and easy. He wants to commit someone.